Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join. If there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Hello everyone, welcome, how's it going? Hi V, hi Love. Hello everyone, welcome. Hi Firebird. Hi Jasmine, hi Love, welcome. Hi Butterfly A, hello Jennifer, Dwayne, hello everyone. Hi Yolanda. Yolanda, hello, welcome. Hi, first name. Hi, Erica. Hi, Rola. Hi, love. Welcome. Hi, Starfall, Mystical. Um, ask any question you want. There's no theme tonight. How's everyone doing? Hi, Tanya. If you're new here, welcome to join the list. It is explanation mark join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. Um, yeah, so I do have a legal disclaimer description if you want to check that out. I don't do any legal questions, health questions, or politics questions. Uh, it's only for spiritual guidance. Nightbot is not a real person, but does keep track of the list for me and provide some sort of entertainment. Also screen so we get started. I'm having some allergies tonight, so it might sound weird. I don't know. Hello! What does my soul want to tell me? It's coming soon for hello. What does hello soul want hello to know right now? What's going on deep in hello soul? What's going on is hello soul. What's going on in hello soul? Looks like there's healing that your soul is trying to heal, it seems. I don't know if there's a hole in your soul that's trying to be healed or what's going on with that. You do have the Queen of Cups, so I feel like your soul is like really trying to get you to trust and listen to your inner voice, your inner instincts. Because I feel like you are very intuitive and kind and mostly emotionally balanced in your energy, right? Even though sometimes you may feel like you're drowning in life. The Three of Swords is in the dark as well. So again, I feel like you're healing. You're learning from the setback. You're learning from the pain that you've been going through or have gone through. I feel like there's some sort of recovery that seems to be happening as well, and releasing some things that are no longer serving you, or your soul is working on how to do that. The Magician is in the dark as well, so I feel like your soul is also trying to give you that boost of confidence, that boost of you know, you got this. Believe in yourself, believe in your skills or your power or whatever's going on there. The Ten of Swords, you've already done it all, so now you're rising above. You can't get any lower than the Ten of Swords, so the only way up is up, right? So I feel this as on the verge of a rebirth or a transformation, allowing the past to stay behind you and keep moving forward. That is really good. On point, awesome. Been trying, yeah. You gotta keep going with it. You know, just because you're healing from it doesn't mean you forget it. It just means you're not allowing it to affect your everyday life, right? Matthew, hello. What does Spirit want me to know about me and Jessica's past life together? Ooh. What does Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want Matthew to know about their past life with Jessica? The Ten of Cups wanted to come out. But what does Matthew need to know about their past life together with Jessica? For the Ten of Cups in the dark, I do feel like in the past life, the home life or the relationship may not have been as been good, or there may have been an imbalance in that life that there is now. I don't know. The Knight of Swords in the dark as well. So I feel like, I don't know if it was because of the distance between the two of you. Maybe you were like out to wars or doing other things rather than focusing on the home life in that past lifetime. Nine of Swords in the dark. So I just feel like, yeah, there's some things that you may have been through that you weren't able to be fully available towards Jessica in this life now. The Six of Cups, I feel like that energy is still lingering. So I don't know if it's just you feel bad in this life now that you won't be able to give yourself completely to Jessica then, like she may have needed you because of other things that you were dealing with or doing. Um, and now wants to defend herself with not trusting that that won't happen again, even though, it's a past life energy, it's not now. Sometimes our souls just protect us and can't let go of that side of things sometimes. Let's clarify what's going on here with Matthew's past life energy moving forward in this life with Jessica. I feel like things are not always balanced then either, and I feel like they're not quite balanced yet either. The Four of Pentacles being more possessive of each other's energy. I feel like there is that. Both of you can't go your separate ways, but struggling to be connected together at the same time. The Queen of Wands, maybe it's just a matter of Jessica being more resistant of trying this again. But that is what I got. I feel like, yeah, it's a hard thing to overcome when you're dealing with past life's energy that's lingering in today's energy. That's what I got. I feel like you were drawing with a lot of challenges. I feel like Jessica may have been more of a homebody or try to take care of the house more than what you were up to. Nova, hello. What does Brandon think of Nova? What does Brandon think of Nova right now? What does Brandon think about Nova right now? What does Brandon think about Nova right now? Oops. There you go. Ooh, the Nine of Cups. Brandon has romantic feelings or thoughts about you. What does Brandon think of Nova? Hi, Alice. Oh, man, yeah. Not a cow. It's like I feel that romantic and passionate, maybe dreamy thoughts about you. The Five of Cups is in the dark as well. So I feel like if there was any falling out between the two of you in the past or any type of thing like that, I feel like or whatever thoughts they had about you before, they have better thoughts. Like I feel like if there was any negativity before, they feel better about it or they think better thoughts about it than what they did originally. And I feel like they're hoping for another chance with you or hoping to connect with you, maybe take you out again because Three of Cups, wanting to go out, socialize, dancing, whatever that is between the two of you. That seems to be their focus of what they want to do right now. Yeah, so I feel like that's what's on their mind. I'm not sure if there's anything else that they're thinking about. Is there anything else that they're thinking about for Nova? Judgment. Maybe they're scared you're going to judge them or what you're going to think about it or how you feel about it. Let's figure out. I feel like there may be some insecurities trying to come through from this as well. I'm not quite sure what that is about. Hi, R. Lopez. Welcome. Thank you for being here, first name. I'm sorry you couldn't stick around. Love, hello, love. General reading for love. What does love need to know right now? What does love need to know right now? Ooh, the Five of Swords. Two of Cups. Five of Swords. I don't know if you and a loved one has had a falling out or a disagreement or just not seeing things eye to eye or whatever's going on with that, right? The Five of Swords. I just feel like there's this energy of like egos clashing or personalities just not connecting well together. I don't know if it has to do with this Two of Cups, if they're the ones that's going through this, or this is somebody else towards the two of you as a couple, or what's going on with that. There is the King of Swords in the dark as well. So I just feel like I don't know if there's somebody meddling in your energy with this person, or if it's just them being a little irrational of whatever situation, or if it's something that is coming. I'm just gonna turn my speaker off so it doesn't make noise. I should do that earlier. I forgot to do that. It's off now. You know, I think someone still has some sexual desires towards you. The devil here. Could be just a matter of you know, being tempted and falling for this person's trap and having some regrets about it. What's going on here? Six of Cups. I don't know if there's someone from your past trying to come back or what's going on here, but I feel like whatever it is, they do mean well. They do want to connect with you. I feel like they do care about you deeply. They may be tied up in some other things. They may be tempted. Maybe they're more focused on the materialistic side of things. You know, Knight of Wands here in the light. I just feel like they may be acting on impulse control or whatever that is. But I feel like someone is trying to charm you. That's what I got. Got me thinking of who it is. I don't know if someone's coming into your energy or what, but I feel like they mean well. I feel like there could potentially be like two different people there, and both of you may have interest in you, and that's causing some sort of energy going on, or that's what I got though. Maybe someone's gonna defend you from the other person. It can go that way as well. For Starfall, what's coming in next in love for Starfall? What's coming in next in love for Starfall? Let's see, what's coming in next for Starfall? Six of Cups. The nostalgia energy is coming through. Six of Cups, I just feel this energy that whatever's going on, you're feeling a little comfortable, maybe a little bit too comfortable, but things are about to change, and I just feel this energy of you letting go of the comfort, letting go of what makes you feel, you know, because I feel like you're on the verge of getting ready for this brand new chapter. Like that is ending. You know, it's fall now, so time to pack up whatever summer energy you had and bring on the fall energy. The Four of Pentacles, you may be wanting to hoard all that comfort energy or hoard all that summer fun, but you know, it's coming to an end. I can feel that for you. For the Four of Pentacles as well, I just feel like there's this energy of you looking for, moving towards the direction that makes you feel more grounded, more secure in your energy, maybe more stable in your career or your financial side of things or whatever that is for you. Because, yeah, I feel like you're going to be coming forward to a clearer focus of what success that you want to accomplish. You have the King of Wands in the dark as well, so I don't know if this person is a roadblock for you that you still need to overcome before you have that sense of success. King of Wands, I don't know if this is like a boss or a potential job that you're trying to get from them. But yeah, it is going to come with extra responsibilities, extra work. King Knight of Pentacles. So, could be work, could be love. I feel like it's more like work though, because I feel like there's going to be success. There could be a sense of stability there. I mean, that could be a person as well in love, but you did ask about love, right? You're single. Okay, so this may be love. I feel like this may be work, but maybe there's love at work. I don't know how charming this Knight of Wands boss is, but the Knight of Cups did come out. So love, let's see, is this a good love energy for Starfall? Is this a new love energy for Starfall? Proposal, maybe they're just going to ask you out or offer you a job, and that's where you're going to fall in love. Sparks are going to be flying, so that's probably why, you know, the King of Wands definitely has a lot of sparks going on there, right? It says, keep the sparks flying, surprise each other with gestures of love, a proposal. kind of like making it sound like you're already together. So I don't know if this is going to move really quickly, but it does seem like there's going to be extra responsibilities. You are entering a new chapter. So I feel like there's going to be a good balance of work and love coming for you. So it's kind of time to get out of your comfort zone and embrace this new energy that seems to be wanting to come fast. Aurora, hello for Koala, right? Koala. Who is coming next in love life for Koala? The Aquarius. What does Koala need to know in love life right now? Ooh. Not quite sure about the love life situation. You do have the Seven of Pentacles in the dark. So I kind of feel like there's this energy of some frustration, some impatience coming through. I don't know if that's your current energy in love or what's going on with that, but I feel like it's a matter of you trusting your intuition, trusting your heart is going to lead you to the right person at the right timing and that sort of fun stuff. You know, I feel like there's still some things that you may not know about coming into your energy that may be clear or become clearer. You have the Five of Wands in the light as well. So I don't know if there's been some conflict going on between you and someone else. But love may come out of this conflict, though. Maybe something that you don't really like or you didn't used to like, but you may come around and start to like them again. That does happen. The Knight of Swords is in the dark, so we're going to see what that is about. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Is the Knight of Swords a new love? Could be someone that you haven't met before, like a brand new person trying to come into your energy. At first, you may get involved with some heated discussions or conflict or something or other, but there's always makeup sex, right? The Seven of Cups is in the dark, so maybe confusing at first who this person is. I feel like they're not going to come in with a good heart. But I feel like they may have a good heart, though. You know, they may be a little bit defensive. They may be trying to lie to you, and you're going to call them out on it. Maybe that's what's going to start the conflict, or what's going on there. There may be some confusion that's going to happen. But yeah, I feel like they genuinely do have feelings for you. I feel like this is a new person. I don't think it's your Aries. No, I feel like this is a brand new person. You're just going to meet them at the wrong time or the wrong situation, but I feel like something's gonna happen. We're gonna get talking about the situation maybe, and they're gonna feel bad, they're gonna feel sorry for you, or just because of the situation, right? And I feel like they will end up by pouring their heart out towards you because, you know, they're attracted towards you. It seems like something's gonna happen like that, you know? I don't know. You're just going to the store and you both wanting the one last thing that's on the shelf and kind of have to decide if who's going to take it. I don't know. I feel like someone's trying to come into your energy though. You're going to meet someone soon in some sort of awkward situation. Hot Sun! What are E's feelings and intentions towards Hot Sun right now? He said he wanted to talk this past weekend, and he didn't. Ooh. He didn't answer me back either, so I don't know what's happening. Let's see. What's going on in his energy towards Hot Sun? What's going on in his energy towards Hot Sun? Page of Cups. He got cold feet because his emotions are getting stronger. What is going on with Eve's energy and intentions and feelings towards Hot Sun? I feel like he got cold feet. Like, I feel like his feelings for you are getting stronger, and he doesn't know how to deal with it. And I feel like he's trying very hard to avoid his feelings, to avoid what's going on in his heart and in his mind and his intuition. Like, he's all, you know, not aligned anymore. I feel like he may be holding back on something though. I feel like there may be something that's going on with him that he hasn't quite expressed towards you, or maybe he hasn't figured out for himself of what's stopping him from having this relationship. Because I feel like you are his Queen of Cups, right? I feel like you are the one that keeps him balanced. You are the person that they can rely on for support or guidance or whatever that is. You know, to talk about his feelings. Yeah, I feel like he's holding back on that. Even if he didn't want to, I feel like he's scared to, you know, spill all his feelings out on you and then not be able to take it back, kind of thing. And I feel like that's tearing up his heart a little bit inside. He wants to release his feelings towards you, but feels the awkward need to hold back on that. Yeah, it keeps High Priestess in dark. He's really in denial about the High Priestess energy, you know? He feels like you can't be as good as you look, or you can't feel as good as it feels, right? They're not believing what they're feeling or not believing what they're seeing. And they're in denial about it, even though it seems to be what they're avoiding. The Seven of Wands in a light, like they're just kind of like defending and protecting their heart when they don't need to, but I feel like they will try to communicate with you again soon. You know, it may take some time, but I feel like they will come around. Hopefully sooner than later, though. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they'll just hide their emotions in denial. I don't know. You're welcome. Jennifer, hello. What are Carlos's current feelings for Jennifer? What are Carlos's current feelings for Jennifer? What are Carlos's current feelings for Jennifer? Oh, why are they all in the dark? Oh, the Temperance is in the dark. Oh man, I just feel like there's this energy that there's been a lot going on with Carlos lately. So they haven't really had a lot of time thinking about it. Um, I feel like they're trying to avoid making any hasty moves towards you, even though they're thinking about it. But I feel like they have a lot of nostalgia memories of the two of you together, and they keep thinking about you and fantasizing being with you, but they feel like that is not a good idea. They don't want to they don't want to take that opportunity, but they keep thinking about like what would the two of you look like in the future if you were together and that sort of thing. But I feel like they have a tendency to maybe rush in and pull out a little, like come towards you and then disappear for a while. I'm not quite sure what that is about, but I feel like they want to reach out to you, they want to take a chance, but then they're scared. They're in denial of some of this energy. What is going on in Carlos's current energy with Jennifer? Two of Swords, being really struggling with making that decision if they should stay or they should go and forget about all of this and do something else. Yeah, they're judging themselves like really harshly. Like it's, you know, Ten of Swords. They can't stop thinking about it. That's what I call it. Hopefully they come around, but I feel like they're trying not to. Tanya, love reading for Tanya. What does Tanya need to know in love right now? What does Tanya need to know in love right now? What does Tanya need to know in love? Ooh, there's some love energy trying to come through here. The Ten of Cups. Love and romance. I don't know if you're in a relationship. You are in a relationship right now. I don't remember. But for the Ten of Cups in the light, I just feel like there's this fulfillment, this love, this harmony that is trying to come through. There is the Page of Swords. I don't know if the two of you are not talking or not on the same page with communication or what's going on with that. The Page of Wands as well. You have the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. It's like the love talking and the logical talking is not really happening or not really clear or not really back and forth equally kind of thing. And I feel like it's just a matter of you hanging on and waiting for this love energy to figure itself out. Not quite sure what that is about. What's going on with Tanya's love energy? Oh, I don't know if there's a separation going on between the two of you and they're just keeping your distance because the Three of Wands, I feel like it's a matter of like expanding where you're looking for love. So I don't know if it's like something's not happening here. You're trying to get him, we're not talking. Yeah, I can feel that you're not talking, even though there seems to be a lot of love and you're doing a lot of waiting. It's kind of like, you know, I feel like the waiting for him is not really going to be productive because the Three of Cups is in the dark. So they don't seem to want to connect or date or socialize with you right now. You know, and both your pages are in the dark as well. But for the Three of Wands, kind of like telling you to maybe look for love somewhere else until they figure out what's going on. Go get yourself back in the dating game or whatever that is for you. Yeah, you have to turn your Empress back into the light. I feel like your soul isn't quite happy with the situation. A lot of staying up thinking about it or worrying about it. I don't know. Maybe that'll give them the wake-up call they need that you do have other options. Yeah. You're open? That's good. Yeah, they seem to be trying to close that energy off for whatever reason. I don't know. You know, it seems like the two of you could be happy together. You're welcome, Tanya. Mystical. What was my past life with Ed like? What was Mystical's past life with Ed like? What was Ed's past life with Emma like? Ooh, the devil. Oh. I feel like your past lives together may have been very difficult. I don't know if like one of you or both of you were like addicted to drugs or had some sort of toxic love energy or what was going on with that or alcohol or I don't know kind of things that were going on with that. The Hierophant too though, I feel like that maybe the two of you were a little bit of a rebel. You know, going against the norms or just trying to find your own way and kind of like trying to do things that may not have been acceptable during this time period that's trying to come through here. You have the Four of Swords in the dark as well. So I just feel like there's been some unresolved issues from that past life that's still lingering in the life now that still hasn't been resolved, right? There's a Nine of Pentacles in the dark as well. I just feel the sense that maybe no matter what you did, you're trying to work, you're trying to save money, you're trying to get money. Maybe trying to steal to get money, or steal to try to get what you wanted. Yeah. The Seven of Wands is in the dark. I feel like whatever is going on, there was still a lot of unfinished things going on. Some unfinished business with each other, or lessons the two of you were supposed to learn during that lifetime. You still haven't learned that together yet. This time, that's still lingering. It's just a matter of you trying to decide first off of what's going on and how to balance your energies together, or trying to find your place in this world, you know, or this lifetime. I mean, if it's friendship or lovers or whatever it could be, just finding your place. I feel like will help you feel or complete your true calling of what you were meant to do in the past life. You know, and try to help you see your progress in this life so this doesn't keep repeating itself. That's what I got though. Hopefully some of that made some sense. Hi Keith, how are you? Welcome. To join the list, it's exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question, and Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot's not a person, it's just a program I use to keep track of the list. Hi, Jasmine. Let's see. Where's Jasmine? How does Sarah feel about Jasmine as a person? How does Sarah feel about Jasmine as a person? How does Sarah feel about Jasmine as a person? How does Sarah feel about Jasmine as a person? Well, does she like Jasmine? Does she like Jasmine? Doesn't want to go through. Will we have a good weekend? Will Jasmine and Shara have a good weekend? I would say yes. How she feels about you as a person. I feel like they're unsure if there's a communication between the two of you may not want to be perfect all the time. Page of Wands in the dark, so I feel like I don't know if one of you or Shara, but one of you could be a little bit impulsive sometimes or talk, that sort of thing. We'll go this weekend. Okay, so for the Four of Cups in the light, um, how she, uh, if she likes you, I would say yes. The Four of Cups is a yes card. It's more of a maybe card, but it's still, I feel like there's still things the two of you need to learn about or talk about, wherever that is. It also came with the Six of Swords, so it's not like the energy is moving in any direction. It's just kind of like at a pause. And then there's the Seven of Pentacles. So we'll just clarify again on what you were saying about um, we'll have a good weekend. Will Jasmine have a good weekend? Will Jasmine have a good weekend? I would say yes with the Seven of Pentacles here, because with her or not. Seven of Pentacles is like making some plans and seeing what that is about. Will Jasmine have a good weekend? Ooh, yeah. I feel like you will have a good weekend. It's a matter of making plans, but it's kind of like make sure you're not overthinking it and you're not over analyzing things. It means too stuck in your head, especially about your friend Shara here. That's what I got. She moves away from you? Okay. Yeah. I feel like you will have a good weekend as well. If she moves away from you. Okay, that's Six of Swords. Huh. I feel like she still thinks about you though. I feel like there's no hard feelings though. Even though there may be a little bit of a communication thing. The communication could be the distance between the two of you. That is what I got. Erica, hello. How does my sister Jen feel about me? For Erica, how does Erica's sister Jen feel about her? How does Jen feel about Erica? How is Jen feeling about Erica right now? How does Jen feel about Erica? Oh man. I just feel like there's this energy that overall the two of you communicate well, or when you do communicate, I'm not sure if you're communicating right now or not. Page of Wands, I just feel like some ambition trying to come through, some new ideas or inspired ideas or playful energy coming through for the two of you. Not sure if that's happened or is coming. The Six of Swords is in a light though, so I feel like overall you move past any disagreements or past any challenges that the two of you may have passed before, or there's potential of you doing that moving forward, even though whatever's happened is still lingering. Nothing has been completed yet, but I feel like there's some energy or wiggle room to communicate whatever you need to communicate between the two of you to overcome this challenge. So I feel like that is what's really heavy on Jen's mind. If the two of you are going to work something out and get past it and move forward, even though she seems to have a lot of patience and she's willing to wait till this sorts itself out. So I feel like she's waiting to hear from you or waiting for you to do something to make the relationship between the two of you better. I think these are some old energy cards. I'm going to shuffle again to make sure that was the right thing. How can we clarify this for Jen? What is going on here with this energy between Jen and Erica? Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's a communication the two of you need to have, or Jen is thinking about the communication the two of you should have, and I feel like that will help the Chariot move forward and get over whatever that situation is. Seven of Wands is in the dark too, so I feel like there's some frustrations or just a stagnant energy between the two of you. I feel like your sister must feel a lot about you. She's thinking about all the conversations the two of you should have to get past or get towards a better position. It's right, just like, I feel like she does, because I feel like she really thinks that she wishes this could be, the two of you can move forward. Yeah. But I feel like even though there's emotional baggage here and that sort of thing, it seems like she wishes things were in a better energy. I don't know. Yolanda, hello. What's coming towards Yolanda in love? What's coming towards Yolanda in love? What's coming towards Yolanda in love right now? What's coming towards Yolanda in love? Oh man, I feel like there's no love coming right now. There's a lot of doubtful energy. I don't know if you're doubting the love or you're putting up some guards or blocks towards love or what's going on with that. Your Two of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like there's a little bit of avoidance. So I don't know, it's avoidance of going somewhere to meet this person or trying some new things to attract that love towards you or could be at the right place, right time kind of thing. I don't know, I just feel like there's some limiting energy. Maybe you have a limited options of where you can find love. Not quite sure how that's playing out for you. But you have the Knight of Wands in the dark as well. So I just feel like there's a sense of maybe wanting something that's not traditional for you, or having some fears of meeting someone who doesn't have the same values or traditions as you do. For the Ten of Pentacles in the dark as well, I just feel like there's this energy of I don't know if it's fear of disappointing your family or disappointing what needs to be happening there. I feel like there's a lot of stress, a lot of worries about it with the Nine of Swords here. What does Yolanda need to know about this energy for opening up her heart to love? How can Yolanda open up their heart to love? Yeah, try to find your balance. Take a leap of faith. Try something new. Meet someone in a place that you haven't met them before. Or maybe try some place that you haven't tried already. I feel like a new person wants to come into your energy. It's just a matter of you opening up your heart, expanding your vision. You may have to, I don't know if you're going to meet this person while you're traveling somewhere or going somewhere. I feel like it's like getting out of your comfort zone, and that will attract this love to come towards you. Yeah. Seems to be trying to figure out what kind of love you want to attract and then try to attract it. Like what? Devin, hello. Current situation for Devin. What does Devin need to know about their current situation? What does Devin need to know about their current situation? The Queen of Swords and the Sun. What does Devin need to know about the current situation? Ooh. Two cards want to come out there, so you have a secret message from the universe. For the Queen of Swords and a Light, whatever your situation is, you need to speak your truth, right? Be honest with yourself. Speak your mind, say what you gotta say, be honest. Clear your mind of anything that's clouding your judgment or clouding your thoughts, whatever that is for you. For the Sun here, I feel like think positive. Don't think about the negative side of things. Try to stay as positive as you can throughout the situation. I feel like things may be a little bit difficult, especially if some things are coming to an end with the Death card here. But I just feel the sense of this big transformation or just some big changes are happening around you that, it's kind of hard, but sometimes that with the old and with the new is a good energy, a good transformation for you. If you're letting go of things that are no longer serving you and moving forward, I feel like that can be positive, I don't know if this is like you letting go of a person or a situation, though. I don't know. But there is a Four of Cups in the dark here, so I feel like there's also this energy of you revisiting any past interests or any past things that you've done in the past that maybe you feel like you weren't interested in them anymore, you feel like you've grown away from them. They may pique your interest again now, or they may still be available towards you right now. Yeah, I feel like it's worth taking a second look at that. Because you have the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if it's like a job you applied to a while ago and they said no. But now they may change their mind. They may be in a different position than they were then. If it's not work, whatever it is, the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like she's ready to help even though she may not have been able to before. Whoever this person is for you. Because I feel like this person is more organized, more resourceful, more compassionate than, or in a better position than she was before. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a female, it's just the energy of the Queen of Cups. It could be anyone who, I feel like someone from the past wants to come back or is available now for something that has already happened. I don't know if you asked them for help or a job or how that played out for you, but they seem to be available now if they weren't before. Tammy, thank you so much for your donation. Dylan kicked you out. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that, Blue. Let's see. For Tammy. I noticed that there are some mischievous younger energy attached to my energy and causing trouble for me sometimes. Who is this energy? Ooh, it sounds like a fairy. Have you attracted some fairies? If you attracted fairies and they're messing with your business, you need to leave them some sweets, some shiny things. Let's see, for Tammy. What are these mischievous younger energies that is coming and causing trouble for Tammy? You have the Queen of Cups here, so it's a matter of you trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts, your intuitive psychic abilities that you have to figure out who this is. And I feel like you probably know, you probably have an idea. It's just a matter of clearing your mind and focusing on what they are. The Six of Wands is in the dark as well, so I feel like they're trying to get your attention without revealing themselves towards you. Yeah, and I feel like they won't really stop until you figure out what exactly it is that they want from you or what kind of attention they're trying to make you pay attention to right now. Let's just see, what else can we get for Tammy? What else does Tammy need to know about this mischievous younger energy that's attached themselves to Tammy's energy? I feel like there'd be no harm with a devil card in the dark. I feel like they're not that sort of thing. The Ace of Swords and the Light. I feel like they're trying to get you to use your intuition, right? Especially with the Ace of Swords here and the Queen of Cups. They're both strong cards for intuition, using your intuitive or psychic abilities that you have. But also hoping that you be more optimistic and more focused and more honest with your energy of what you're trying to do when they're trying to help you with something that you've been stuck with out of an idea or a situation. The Seven of Pentacles wanting you to have patience and evaluate the progress that you've been making already. And that sort of thing. I don't know. I feel like it's something that you would have to pay attention to figure it out. I feel like they're trying to get you to trust your intuition, trust, pay attention to what they're trying to show you, what they're trying to guide you towards. I feel like it's more about them trying to get you to change your perspective of whatever situation you're dealing with right now. Ground yourself. Yeah. I feel like if it's not fairies, it's something that's very similar. And they're just trying to get your attention, help you in some sort of way. That's what I got. Excuse me. Excuse me. Dwayne, hello. Will things work out between Dwayne and Lisa? Will things work out between Dwayne and Lisa? Dwayne, spirit guides, ancestors, angels or fae that want to come and give Dwayne a message about what is going on between Dwayne and Lisa. You're welcome, Tammy. Hopefully that was helpful. There's a lot of info online about fairies. I mean, make sure that it is a real site. Make sure it's really Celtic information and not somebody who's doing storytelling. For Dwayne, will things work out between Dwayne and Lisa? Ooh, I feel like the cards are not agreeing with you right now. I feel an energy that you need to listen more to what Lisa is saying towards you. I'm not quite sure if that's what you're doing or not. The Seven of Pentacles is in the dark as well, so I feel like there's some frustration, some impatience energy coming through. It was causing some sort of stagnation or some sort of, not getting the results that you're wanting. There is the Nine of Wands in the dark as well. I feel like whatever it is, it's kind of like Lisa has a lot of guards up or a lot of boundaries that are hard to overcome between the two of you that, makes your lover's energy not so lovey, if that makes any sense. And then for the Queen of Swords in the light, okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Listeron, if you're in the lounge, when you're in the lounge, Nightbot chooses people at random from the lounge to be put on the free list. So when you come out of the lounge list, it will show in the chat from Nightbot that you've come out of the lounge. And when you come out of the lounge, you get put onto the free list. That's how it works. Sorry about that, Dwayne. I'm trying to listen and help her. Yeah, I feel like she's trying, but there's an imbalance between the two of you for sure. Let's see, what kind of advice could we give to Dwayne about Lisa? What advice could we give to Dwayne about Lisa? I feel like, just keep doing what you're doing, right? Keep that ambition going. Don't get frustrated. Make sure you have a lot of patience. Treat her like the empress that she is, right? Yeah, I feel like she's just kind of grounded. And what is her zodiac sign, Dwayne? I feel like she is a lot stuck in her head, but I feel like she's trying to let go of it. I feel like she's trying to solve whatever issues that's going on. Um, I feel like she struggles with getting some support on whatever is going on in her mind and how she feels and that sort of thing. Does Lisa really love Dwayne? Does Lisa really love Dwayne? Does Lisa really love Dwayne? The Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a no card, but it's in the dark, so it's not a strong no. I feel like she has a lot of trouble with her feelings and validating her feelings and recognizing her feelings, right? Because you have the Nine of Swords in the dark. So, you know, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stresses, often feeling overwhelmed. Four of Swords too, I feel like she's trying to heal that. She's trying to let go of some of those fears and that sort of thing. She's a Virgo. Okay, yeah, Virgos don't like to express their feelings. They rather take care of you and do what you want rather than them expressing their feelings towards you. So that doesn't mean that she doesn't love you. It could just mean that her heart is very guarded. Nine of Swords too. Yeah, that makes sense. With the Empress too, just kind of you know, I feel like Virgos is like they worry a lot. You know, they worry so much that that causes a lot of anxieties and stresses and yeah, it's tough. I feel like Scorpios too can sometimes not want to be overly expressive about their emotions sometimes. I don't know. It's a tough one. The two of you are, you know, are opposite signs to try to connect in that love sort of sense. She stays close up. Yeah, that's the nature of a Virgo. That's her Virgo energy coming through for sure. You know? Try to do what you help. I know Virgos like things to be very clean, very organized, very put together. Not really a whole bunch of spontaneous energy. Nothing too quickly. You've been under stress too. Yeah, that's tough. New love. What does new love need to know right now? What does new love need to know right now? What does new love need to know right now? What does new love need to know right now? What does new love need to know right now? Oh man, what's going on here? I feel like you've been going through a lot of challenges right now, especially with whatever this Two of Cups says to you. I don't know if the Two of Cups is an imbalance in some sort of relationship. I don't know if it's a work situation or what's going on here. I feel like there's some unhappiness going on here or some trust issues. Not quite sure what that is for you, but you do have the Page of Wands. So I feel like if you're waiting to hear from someone or someone's not communicating with you what's happening or what's not happening or whatever that is, I feel like you are going to be overcoming that challenges or you're going to be able to get some sort of clarity or some answers that you're looking for. But I just feel like it, you know, it's going at its own pace, right? I feel like whatever's going on, you will get a sense of peace or clarity for sure because you have the Ace of Swords. So whatever truth needs to be revealed, I feel like it will. It's just a matter of being optimistic. Maybe come up with some new ideas or new initiatives, new intentions perhaps. I feel the sense of yeah, just getting some new ideas and trying to figure out how to navigate the situation. Oh man, the Sun and the Three of Cups is in the dark. So I don't know if it's like some canceled plans or not being able to go out or do what you want to do. Um, Whatever it is, I feel like you will figure it out. You will make some new plans. You will be inspired by something or other. The Empress and the Two, yeah, I feel like there is an imbalance going on. The bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So stick to your own beliefs. You know, don't lose sight of who you are, your traditions, and that sort of thing. I feel like you're going to learn about the situation one way or another. I feel like there is energy about you getting advice from someone else, or you giving advice to someone that may help clear this up as well. You are going through the challenges, but I feel like you're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to be able to, come up with some ideas or some plans to navigate another situation if it's something that's canceled or something that was turned down towards you. Something else will come up. There's a new beginning of some sorts. Twin Soul, hello. What Danny wants from me and why is he contact for Twin Soul? What does Danny want from Twin Soul? What does Danny want from Twin Soul? To communicate with you. Why he contact you? Because he wants to communicate with you with the Page of Wands. I feel like he has some new ideas or new things he wants to talk to you about. Wants to take action towards you with the Knight of Wands. Maybe some hot fiery energy. Oh, Six of Wands, a lot of fire. He's not fire. He wants, Danny wants some romantic time with you. I don't know who Danny is towards you, but they want to talk to you. They want to take action towards you. They want to praise you, or I don't know. They want to show you a good time or invite you somewhere, or does a work situation give you a job that doesn't want to come out? Why is Queen of Pentacles in the dark? Why is Queen of Pentacles in the dark? Ooh, luck, timing, destiny's on your side. So yeah, the wheels are turning. That you're going through the cycles. You're going to figure out what this is. I feel like the energy is kind of just going to be at a standstill until you figure out what exactly it is that Danny wants from you. Excuse me, the Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like there's some energy of some, maybe they're holding back on wanting to know what your feelings are, or what your interest is, and what's going on with you before they fully express themselves, even though that's something that they really want to do quickly. Because, fire. They want to move fast. But that's what I got. Hi, country love. Excuse me. I'll be right back in 1 minute. There we go. Butterfly A, hello. What will happen between me and R, if anything? No contact. Let's see. What will happen between a butterfly and R, if anything? What's going to happen between butterfly and R with no contact? What's happening between butterfly and A? Three of Pentacles, huh? For Three of Pentacles, I do feel like there's this energy of being optimistic of whatever's going on between the two of you, because I feel like there may be some wiggle room of the two of you eventually working something out between each other. But right now, I feel like there's a lot of stress, a lot of worries. I don't know if that's your end or ours end of what happened between the two of you. The Queen of Swords, I feel like there's some things that need to be said, or some energy that needs to be talked about, discussed. I don't know, that's not being discussed. The Knight of Swords is also in the dark, so yeah, I feel like ours not gonna rush towards you anytime soon. Even though it seems to be like there is something that's a possibility of the two of you working out together or connecting together, possibly opening up this door of communication. Knight of Swords, I just feel like I feel like they stress a lot. Like they think about you, or you think about them, and you're both thinking about each other and not communicating what your thoughts are. um, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is in the dark. Yeah, they're not gonna take action towards you right now. They're not gonna contact you anytime soon. But it seems like eventually that there may be some space of the two of you working something out together. I don't know if it's a work situation or what your relationship is between each other. But yeah, there's not a lot of emotions coming through here. Just kind of like ideas, a lot of stresses, a lot of worries. That's pick what? Yeah, so I think that there's a chance for something to work out, but not anytime soon. Mike, hello! What is Evil F telling people about me and on my job? Hi, Mars! Poor Mike. What is the Evil F telling people about Mike on the job? What is F telling people about Mike on the job? What is F telling? Thank you. What is Mike telling people about? What is F telling people about Mike? Oh man, there's a lot of negativity going on here. So I feel like F is in a very negative mindset, as you know. The Three of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like they're trying to take whatever anger or whatever heartbreak that they're going through right now on you by, I don't know, spreading around some gossip, it seems. Not making the best judgment for themselves, with the judgment in the dark here. I feel like whatever's going on, they feel incomplete. They feel like they need to boost their ego by doing whatever it is that they're doing toward saying about you. I don't know. The Five Wands, I feel like they're trying not to get into a conflict, but I feel like they're going to be ending up by causing some sort of conflict. Five Wands, they just feel like they have some opinions and they're trying to get other people to believe their opinions. You know, like they're trying to prove themselves, or they're trying to make themselves look better, but it's not working. It's actually doing the opposite. I'm sure you can see that. For the Page of Swords in the dark too, I just feel the sense of them being nosy. I feel like they're more or less asking people about you to try to get some, you know, something on you that they can use against you later. I don't know why. I just feel like there's a lot of jealousy coming through here. Um, yeah, I just feel like they're very consistent with their energy, and I feel like other people see that. They see the games that they're playing, how scattered they are in their energy. So I feel like eventually, if people don't see it already, they're gonna see it clearly that this person is just, you know, not in a good headspace right now and just trying to cause trouble. Like what? Amber, hello. Personality of my person. For Amber, what is the personality of Amber's person? Do you know their zodiac sign, Amber? Or is this like a new person coming towards you? For Amber, what is Amber's person's personality? What is Amber's person's personality? What is Amber's person's personality? Hi, Joy. Thank you for your donation. Ooh. The King of Pentacles is in the dark. So the King of Pentacles, I feel like, yeah, you don't know who this person is. I feel like this person can sometimes be overly materialistic, you know? I don't know. Or they may indulge a little bit more materialistic side of things. But I also feel like this person could potentially be loyal and kind and very hardworking. Maybe too hardworking, like they're all work no play kind of things. They may struggle with that home life work life balance. But overall, they do have the Nine of Pentacles in the light, so I feel like they're good at making money. They are very self-sufficient or independent as much as they can be. I feel like they do believe in justice and making things fair and maybe progressive in their energy as well. There is the Fool, so I feel like they, even though they have a lot of rigid energy, a lot of stubbornness, a lot of earthy type energy, um, I feel like, you know, they can wear their heart on their sleeves. They can be, helpful, caring, compassionate for sure. I feel like they do care. They may try to overdo things because I feel like the work is really important to them. So, it's hard to separate sometimes work with personal life, so they may try to over try or try too hard kind of thing. But that is what I got. I feel like that is their personality. They're very hardworking. They're very practical in their energy. They're very logical, it seems. They could be shy though. For Joy, thank you so much for your donation. How will it go with Joey the Taurus tomorrow evening? Let's see for Joy. How will it go with Joey the Taurus tomorrow evening? For Joy. How will things go tomorrow evening for Joy with the Taurus? For the Emperor, I feel like the Taurus is going to feel very much in control or very confident in themselves or the connection with whatever's happening tomorrow evening. I feel that. I feel their energy being, um, open to whatever happens kind of thing. I feel like they'll be a little bit more confident than usual, maybe, because, Tauruses can sometimes be very stubborn and very, you know, bullheaded sometimes, but I feel like they're being more open and giving this evening a chance for sure. I feel like they may be anxious for it or excited about it. I feel like they're very much in tune with their energy, and their mind, heart, soul is well aligned and will be tomorrow evening as well. For the Four of Cups in the dark, I feel like maybe it's been a while since they got out and socialized. Tauruses do tend to like to be a homebody. Not sure if it's your Taurus or not, but that's just how they are in general. And you have the Four of Cups here, so I feel it's like, I get to go out, I get to do something, you know, have an opportunity to get dressed up or whatever's going on tomorrow evening. The Death card here is that there may be a little bit of resistance of anything that's outside of what's scheduled or what's outside of being planned, that sense of horses can fear some sudden changes or things that are unexpected. But let's see, what else does Joy need to know about this Joey the Taurus? Ooh, they're gonna want attention. They're gonna want to give you attention. They're gonna want the attention. You're hoping to make some good memories together. They may bring up their past, have that good conversation, right? This is cups. I just feel the sense of having that playful energy coming through, that playful, flirty energy. Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna spark some new passion, some new love, or spark some new ideas of some sorts. But that's what I got. BB, hello. What's going on for BB in general? What's going on for BB in general? Oops. I don't know what the cards are trying to do, but we'll try that again. For BB, what does BB need to know in general? Someone wants to be out. We're going to try to shuffle that again, because I feel like that is some of the old cards trying to come through. For BB, we're going to try this again. What does BB need to know right now in general? What does BB need to know right now in general? Ooh. You got the badass card. She doesn't come out very often. For the Hierophant in the dark, I feel like it's a matter of trying some new things. Allow yourself to be a little bit of a rebel or do something that's outside of your comfort zone a little bit here and there. I don't know. I feel like if something's not feeling right with your values or not feeling right with you, you need to trust that your intuition is telling you or warning you about something as well. You do have the badass card, so it says you're a badass being full of life, love, possibilities. Through this situation that you're dealing with right now, you may find a path to your best self. And then you also have the Eight of Pentacles in the light. So I do believe this card is being truthful, right? Because I feel like the Eight of Pentacles, you're developing your skills. You're trying to figure out what is most important for you to commit to right now, what you don't need to commit to right now, and just not waste your time and energy. And what is, because I just feel the sense of you focusing on what truly matches up with your values, or even if it's new beliefs or new values or new things that you're trying to come up with. Because I just feel like you letting go of any frustrations and just, focusing on your work and working towards that goal of promotion or being more financially successful. And I feel like that is going to lead you to a new path, right? The judgment here, going through this sense of following your calling and figuring out what your true purpose is and what you want to accomplish out of life. The bottom of the deck, you have the star as well. So the universe is blessing you right now. I feel like it's a matter of just having faith and look for those inspirations or creativities, that sort of thing as well. Looking for those opportunities that are going to be opening up with you. I feel like this is like trying to push you towards a direction with your career or work-wise kind of thing. Yeah, the Hierophant's in the light. Okay. So I feel like you are working towards turning your Hierophant to the light. Maybe things were a little bit out of balance before, but now you're trying to figure out what exactly more goes along the lines of your alignment, your values, your beliefs, your things that you're trying to put together, especially regarding your sense of stability and growth and that sort of thing moving forward. It seems like you are being guided as well, so that's good energy. Elephant, hello. Will KM help to give me a case or speak with me? Let's see. Will KM help to give Elephant a case or speak with Elephant? His thoughts, feelings about what are KM's thoughts about Elephant? What are KM's thoughts about Elephant? What are their feelings towards Elephant? What are their feelings towards Elephant? He is a potential co-worker boss. Okay, We'll clarify some of this though. You do have the Four of Cups in the dark here, so will Cam give you a case? For them giving you a case, I'm unsure. It's a maybe. It's not a yes or a no. It's the Four of Cups in the dark, so I feel like it's leaning more towards no than yes. But it's still a possibility, so don't doubt yourself yet. There is the Emperor here. If they will speak to you, I feel like they will, and I feel like they're very confident in what they need to say to you, and I feel like, be confident when you hear whatever KM needs to say as well. Their thoughts about you seems to be the Five of Pentacles here, so I feel like they recognize that you've been going through a hard time, or things have been tough in general for you right now. And I feel like they see that you're struggling, they see the issues that need to be that's going on around you, but I feel like they do have feelings to try to help whatever has happened in the past, what they could do to help me get better, or how things could potentially improve here. Um, let's see what else does Alpha need to know about KM. Yeah, so you're going against the cycles, right? There's sense of disappointments here. Maybe things have just gone a little bit out of control or a little bit out of sync with you. But I feel like it's a matter of you having faith, trust whatever's going on, that things will be improving. Because I feel like there is an energy of KM wanting to help you make some improvements and see what they can do to make things, go a little bit more smoothly for you. It's just kind of like figuring it out. I feel like it's a tough time right now, but I feel like they're going to try to see what they could do to help things improve. That's what I got. Hi, Culture. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. I feel like they think positively of you. They don't think negatively. They just kind of like thinking very professionally, right? I feel like they do see the challenges, they do see the struggles that you're facing, Elephant, and I feel like they want to see what they can do to help you with those things. So I feel like they will talk to you, and when they do, I feel like it's a matter of keeping an open mind and being confident in what you're hearing. I feel like they do mean well. But yeah. I feel like if they're not being friendly, it's because they're trying to be very professional, because they're the emperor, right? The emperor is like the boss dude. So for culture, thank you for your donation. So much to do. Oh my goodness, such little energy. I feel that, right? Guidance for being productive right now. What kind of guidance does culture need to know to be productive right now? What spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What can give culture a message about what is the best way for culture to be productive right now? How can culture be productive right now? Lovers. Okay. I feel like there's some tough love energy trying to come through here. So for the lovers, I feel like the best way to be productive right now is trying to figure out what type of tough decisions you need to make regarding your relationships. Like, what relationships are worth your time and energy and love right now, and which ones you could just distance yourself from right now until you regain that sense of focus, so that you can help yourself be more productive, right? Some people could just drain your energy, so I feel like it's a matter of you choosing what you need to choose and how to move forward with that energy, like being more choosy about who you allow in your energy and that sort of thing. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Light as well. So I feel this energy of you being reliable, show up when you need to show up, or show up when you say you will, and just move slowly and steadily. Don't rush into anything, but also follow through in your plans. So I don't know if it's a matter of choosing wisely what your plans are and which ones are most important for your time and energy that you have. The Ace of Cups, I feel like it's a matter of showing yourself some love and compassion, making sure that you're being gentle on yourself, not being hard on yourself with the stuff that you have going on. King of Swords is in the light. So focus and practice that self-discipline. I know that's really hard. Or, I don't know, I should go with that self-discipline. It's so easy to get distracted by the more comfort things in life, or the more things that are less challenging. And yeah, you have the Ace of Swords as well in the bottom of the deck. So show yourself some love. Clear your mind. Focus on what you need to focus. One thing at a time, kind of thing. What else do we get for culture? to be more productive in our energy. Thank you, Candy, for your donation. I appreciate you. Justice. Yeah, try to find the balance in your chaos. I know it's hard, but you got to. The moon here, making sure that you're not staying up all night thinking about it and worrying about that you are getting some sleep. You know, trust your intuition. Trust what's going on in your subconscious mind as well. And I feel like you got this. You got this. You'll figure it out. You know? One step at a time. You know, if somebody needs to wait for, you know, if you can't call everybody or you can't please everybody, right? You gotta pick and choose on who you can do that with right now. Candy, general reading in love. What's coming up in love for Candy right now? Let's see. What's coming up for Candy right now? General in love. What's coming up for Candy in love? What's coming up in love for Candy? Ooh, the Eight of Cups. Not quite sure which way the justice was supposed to go, so... Yeah, you like making everyone happy. I understand culture, 100%. But you know, to be productive, you gotta make some disappointments. You gotta say no. Practice it. For Candy, we need some love energy to come through. What's coming up in love for Candy? What's coming up in love for Candy right now? I feel like there is something that's trying to come through. Like, I feel like you're walking towards a better position than you were. I feel like you've done some healing. You've done whatever you want to do with healing your heart. But I feel like you're making better choices with walking away from anything you're not wanting to put your focus or love towards, right? Because I feel like you're going through a phase of self-discovery and pursuing whatever makes you truly happy right now and trying to find out your balance, right? The justice here. I feel like it's a matter of you, you know, making sure that your mind, heart, and soul is well aligned and well focused, coming up with some clear ideas. For the moon, I don't know if it's a lack of sleep of you going out at night and searching for this love, or if you're in a relationship and they're keeping you up all night. Not quite sure how that's playing out for you because I just feel this lack of sleep trying to come through. You have this Seven of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I feel like whatever's going on, like whatever frustrations or impatience or not getting the love results that you're wanting, it could be just a matter of you communicating or trying to figure out another way of attracting love or communicating better with the love that you have. Not quite sure how your situation is. But for the Page of Pentacles, you know, I feel like there's going to be a new person trying to come into your life who is very ambitious, very goal-oriented, kind of like more of a planner, very quiet and steady in their energy. Let's just see if we can get more on this person. Who is this love person that's trying to come into Candy's energy? Who is this love person coming into Candy's energy? The Three of Wands. I feel like this person is trying to work towards putting themselves out there, trying to look ahead, be optimistic despite their challenges that they have. But I feel like overall they're usually pretty quiet and steady, but they're trying to be a little bit more ambitious or a little bit more, you know? Nine of Wands is in the dark. They may have some cards out that may be stubborn. So I don't know if it's the Page of Pentacles. I don't know if they're like a Taurus or Virgo or... You know, the earth signs can be very stubborn, very rigid in their ideas sometimes. But they can be very loyal and grounded. So I'm not quite sure who your person is. But I feel like they do mean well. They have a good head on their shoulders with the King of Swords here. So I feel like they're very logical. They're not too much of a dreamer. Not quite sure if you know who this person is or not, but I feel like they do mean well. It's just a matter of you keep focusing on that balance that you're trying to focus on, choosing whatever makes you happy, opening this door of communication a little bit better here, and you know, seeing where things go. That is what I got. Let's just see. What is the love energy of this person? What is this love energy that's trying to come through? What is this love energy that's trying to come through for Candy and this new love, or in general? Ooh, individuality. Yeah, I was saying that. You're on that journey for self-discovery. So this is you. Be aware of possessive partners. Maintain your individuality. I feel like that's what you're trying to focus on, or how you're trying to maintain. A romance, a new romance is coming. Romantic surprises are on the horizon, so be open to them. There's that. Hi, Firebird. Hello. All is well, Candy. Yes, thank you. I just have some allergies today. I don't know if it's from going outside or what it is, but allergies decided that it's gonna attack my face today. You're welcome, Candy. For Firebird, hello. What's next in love this month? What's next in love for Firebird this month in September? We want some love energy. What's coming in love for Firebird? Ooh, there's some sort of cycle that's not yet completed. So maybe someone from your past is going to try to come into your energy. What's coming in love for Firebird? What's coming in love for Firebird? Thank you, Candy. Probably that's what it is. I'm allergic to everything. I'm allergic to the trees. And you know, when trees start making their leaves fall down, it always attacks my face. I always have allergies when the leaves fall, and then when they grow, when the leaves are growing, in the spring, I have allergies again. I feel like that's not humanly normal to be allergic to trees, but I also have a dog that's allergic to grass, so we make a good pair. For the world in the dark, I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's someone that's going to try to come back into your life, maybe someone you dated before or connected with before, because I feel like your cycle isn't done. I feel like that may cause a tower energy before it gets better. But I feel like after going through the tower energy together, you know, they may spill their heart towards you, you may spill your hearts out towards each other, one way or another, because I feel like you're gonna be tired of this nonsense and you're gonna speak your mind, say what you gotta say. You know, I feel like you're not gonna bite your tongue on this one, which is probably good. I feel like this is something they need to hear to begin with, to make them realize, you know, if they're gonna come back, you know, crying for you back, they're gonna have to step up their gameplay, right? They're not just gonna take them back the way they were. Let's see, what else does Firebird need to know about this person coming towards them in love? Oh my goodness. For the Eight of Pentacles and the Light, I feel like this time they're willing to commit towards you. Maybe last time they weren't ready for commitment. Now they're ready for commitment. They're done their nonsense. They're ready to step up their gameplay. They want to choose what makes them happy. And apparently now you make them happy. They can't get you out of their mind. They're just stuck on all the past memories the two of you shared before. I feel like last time they couldn't let go of something. But now they were like, okay, maybe Firebird was right. I should have listened. You know? That sense of clarity just came walking back in for whatever reason. What else does Firebird need to know about this love energy? What else does Firebird need to know about this love energy? Proposal. Yeah, they want a commitment with you now. They didn't before, now they do. And they want to offer a proposal in the near future that comes with a surprise. So I'm not quite sure who this person is. Divine timing. Maybe the timing was off. Maybe it was the wrong timing before. It says trust the divine timing. Love arrives when it is meant to. And it also says relax. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. The Six of Cups could kind of bring that energy as well. That's what I got. Excuse me. Guys, hello. What's my person gonna be like for Cries? What's Cries person gonna be like? What is Cries person gonna be like? What's going on with Cries person? What is Cries person gonna be like? Ooh, love. Lover's card is here. The Two of Swords. The Two of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like there may be an imbalance between the two of you, you know. They do say opposites attract, right? I feel like that is the situation here for the Two of Swords. So I don't know if you're in love. Maybe a Leo, right? Because you are a Scorpio and you do have a Leo rising. So Scorpios and Leos do go well together, even though your energies are very opposite. I'm kind of feeling that with the Two of Pentacles energy here. That imbalance, but it does seem to work out, right? The Two of Swords, you find that balance one way or another. Probably more so because you have some Leo in your chart, right? For the Eight of Pentacles being in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of, you know, you both have different work ethics, different routines, different things, different, you know. You may get motivated by opposite things, but at the same time, at the end of the day, you make it work, right? The Lovers is here. Love, romance, passion, that sort of thing. What is going on here with this love energy? There was a King of Wands that wanted to come out, but I shuffled it back in. I didn't want to come fully out, so I do feel this love, hot, fiery love energy trying to come through. That they have a lot of ambition, a lot of ego, a lot of, you know, Leo energy. Oh man. The Magician's in the dark. I don't know if they just lack not knowing who you are in order to make this magnetic chemistry energy work, because Magician. But I feel like if they're just gonna meet, you're just gonna meet them out of the blue. I feel like as a new person, you're just gonna meet them out of the blue. You know, you're just gonna come from a surprise. Like you're just gonna like, oh, I didn't know you existed. And I feel like they're gonna change your perspective on a lot of things. You know? Yeah, let's see. What is the love energy between Cries and this new love person? This might be old energy. I'm gonna shuffle again to make sure that was the right energy. What is the love energy between Cries and her person? Twin flame energy. So there you go. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. Could have something to do with the moon energy here. You know, I feel like the moon energy. I feel like we feel a lot of energy for the moon. Today, celebrate the love you share with those who matter most towards you. So maybe you're going to meet them at a party when you're celebrating some family or friends, or, you know, go to a wedding, or I don't know where you're going to meet this person, but I feel like you're going to meet them when you're celebrating somebody else, like a party or some sorts. And that's what I got. Kath, you're on the list now. You're number 3. Purified soul. Hello. What's Prince's true feelings towards purified soul? What's Prince's true feelings towards purified soul? Let's see. Oops. This one wanted to come through. What are Prince's true feelings towards purified soul? I feel like even though there's a lot of negativity around Prince's true feelings towards you, I do feel like they do spend a lot of time thinking about you and dreaming about you or daydreaming about you, whatever that is, for them. I feel like, I don't know if there's been some unresolved issues or tension between the two of you, but I feel like they're trying to let go of that. They're trying to have better thoughts of you or the connection between the two of you. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark. So I feel like whatever's going on, I don't know if this is a work situation or if you're trying to work something out together. But I just kind of feel like there's a little bit of something that's not quite right. I don't know if there's fear of betrayal or fear of lying or what's going on there, but it seems to be something. You have the Fool in the dark as well. So I feel like there's this energy of not really knowing which direction you want to go into. You're thinking about him too? Okay, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of thinking going on, a lot of replaying scenarios in the mind. So I don't know if it's like connection between the two of you or what's going on there. But I feel like there's a little bit of loss of direction of where this is headed. But there is a Ten of Cups, right? Ten of Cups is happy home, happy life. It's kind of like choosing to be happy and fulfilled and, you know, making all these thoughts into reality kind of thing. Let's see. He's not talking to you? Okay. Yeah, because I feel like he's a little bit lost in his direction of where to go. So I guess his direction where to go would be to contact you. Will Prince contact Purified Soul? Will Prince contact Purified Soul? They're really thinking about it, but I feel like they're a little bit fearful about taking that action with the Ace of Pentacles. They want to. They see potential there. They have a spark of something. I feel like it's a spark of romance, but especially with the Ten of Cups, you know, trying to visualize the two of you together in a future with like a family and kids and you know, Ace of Wands, that spark of romance, that new connection or reestablishing that connection. Yeah. I don't know if you try to contact them because I feel like they're a little bit lost if that's what they should do, even though they're thinking about it. They're really thinking about it. They just, you know, I don't know. Hopefully they will contact you so you can stop thinking about each other and start taking some action here. Maybe it's just not the right timing yet, but when it's the right timing, they'll contact you. Yeah. I feel like maybe he's waiting for you to tell them what you want from them. I don't know. Keely, hello! What are Regina versus Rosada's thoughts, feelings for me? Does each miss me? Let's see for Keely. What's going on in Keely's energy with Regina? What's going on in Keely's energy with Regina? How does Regina feel about Keely? How does Regina feel about Keely? Eight of Swords. Huh. I feel like Regina feels like they want to take action towards you, but they're not sure if that's what you want them to do, though. Like, I feel like they're holding back taking action for whatever reason because there's an imbalance between the two of you. I feel like they feel like they don't want to, they fear like taking advantage of you or feeling like, you know, So I feel like they're a little bit worried about getting your attention or expressing their thoughts and feelings towards you right now. Let's see for Zada. What are Zada's thoughts and feelings for Kaylee? What are Zada's thoughts and feelings towards Kaylee right now? I feel like overall they feel very, like, they don't feel bad. Like, I feel like they feel content in your energy. You know, I feel like they see that there's a balance between the two of you. I feel like they're not rushing into anything though. Slow and steady seems to be what they're doing. The Page of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like there's no communication going on right now. I don't know, or not a lot of communication around feelings. There is a Ten of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I feel like they worry about the family side of things or their work sides of things, and maybe they feel like you and them don't really match up with work and family wise. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles, I just feel like there's this energy of them avoiding any conflict or anything like that, and that's probably why they're not expressing their feelings towards you. Even though they seem like the two of you overall do have a good balance together and can potentially be happy together, and I feel like they're trying to consider their next moves really carefully if they reach out towards you. Yeah, let's just clarify again. What's going on with Rajan's and Kaylee's energy with the Eight of Wands, the Six of Wands, and Six of Pentacles? Two of Cups. See, like, I feel like they do want this love connection, but they're hesitating. Two of Cups, love and romance. They want the connection, but they're hesitating. What is going on with Prasad's energy towards Kaylee? They're resisting making the changes they need to make in order to move towards you. So I feel like they're not feeling very positive about you, both of them, but they do seem to really like you and want something from you, but they're both seem to be in a different mindset. That was good sneeze. Blue, hello Blue. Is my connection with Dylan truly over? Is Blue's connection with Dylan truly over right now? Is Blue's connection with Dylan truly over right now? Is Blue's connection with Dylan truly over right now? The Page of Cups, I would say yes. The Page of Cups is a yes card. Why is Dylan not speaking to Blue? Why is Dylan not speaking to Blue? They're not feeling very positive right now. Does Dylan even care about how much he's hurt Blue? Does Dylan care about how much he's hurt Blue? Does Dylan care about how much he's hurt Blue? I feel like he does. He does. He feels very bad about how much he's hurt you. You know, the Ten of Swords. He feels defeated. He feels like, really bad about it. What is the outcome of all this for Blue? What is the outcome of all this for Blue? What is the outcome of all this for Blue? Oh man, I feel like it's gonna take some time, but I feel like you're gonna heal yourself. You're gonna pull yourself together. I feel like it really is gonna be tough. I feel like right now it's a matter of you being strong and focus on your willpower and empower yourself to be in a better position. And I feel like it's a matter of, even though you don't see things clearly right now, I feel like you will begin to see things clearly. I feel like it's a matter of you planning your future and moving your energy away from Dylan. You know, the Ten of Wands is in the dark. It's kind of like, you know, releasing the stresses and burdens away from you. You know, even though you came all the way down the mountain here for Dylan, it's a matter of going back up and moving towards someone else. I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is better for your energy with the cards here of you turning, like they were all in the dark, but if you turn them all into the light, it'd be a better energy for you. I feel like Dylan, when we asked if Dylan, if it was truly over, and the Page of Cups is yes, you know, it's a yes card. And then for the Sun, why is he not speaking towards you? He is feeling, you know, he's not feeling very positive in his energy. You know, I feel like there's a lack of clarity. He's not feeling very good about the situation. He does feel bad about that he's hurt you. But yeah, that is what I got. Yeah, it's always hard, especially if he's your first love, then like your first true love. That's always a hard one. Hi, Kath. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. All the cards went flying. Poor Kath. What are the real intentions of Marcelo, the Aries, towards Kath? Let's see. What are the real intentions of Marcelo towards Kath? What are the real intentions towards Marcelo, towards Kath? Does Marcelo have a girlfriend? Does Marcelo have a girlfriend? Does Marcelo have a girlfriend? Yes, Marcelo does have a girlfriend. Does Marcelo have a girlfriend right now? Does Marcelo have a girlfriend right now? I would say yes. They may not be in the best position, but it's still a yes. The Six of Swords is a no card, but it's not in the light, it's in the dark. So I would say it's not a strong no. So I feel like there's still something there. I feel like Marcelo does still have a lot of love feelings toward this girlfriend. Maybe the girlfriend is not feeling it so much, but what is the real intentions towards you? I feel like there's nothing. He doesn't really have any intentions towards you right now. The Queen of Cups is in the dark. So I don't know if Marcelo feels that you may be a little bit emotional or a little bit insecure in your energy a little bit. That's your thoughts towards you. The Seven of Swords is in the dark. I feel like they don't know how much they could trust you or what's going on there with them. Let's just clarify, what else does Kath need to know about Marcelo's intentions towards them? You know, overall, they do feel like they do see the world of you. You know, they do see um, you as a person, you as a whole, right? I feel like if they weren't in a relationship, they may try to connect with you or get to know you a little bit better. But right now, they're not focused on making that decision. That is what it was. Mars, hello. General reading for Mars. What does Mars need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? You want to come tell us what Mars needs to know right now? What does Mars need to know right now? Ooh, not quite sure what wanted to come out first. The Tower energy. What is going on in Mars's energy right now? He's just wanted to come out for you. Oh, I feel like you're going through some sort of big transformation, right? So I don't know if this is like a spiritual awakening or what's going on here. Because I just feel this sense of, you know what needs to be changed. I feel like there's going to be some disruptive changes, some destruction, some chaos maybe, that's trying to come through. But I think it's trying to push you in an energy where it wants to either make you more aggressive in your energy or more uh, confident taking some sort of action. But you have the Hierophant. I want to say the Hierophant because I just feel the sense of you knowing who you truly are, sticking to your roots, sticking to your true values and beliefs. But it's the Hermit here, so I feel like there's some soul searching going on, listening to your own inner wisdom about how to navigate your situation right now, or the situation you're gonna be moving in towards. But I feel like things are gonna be changing in the next little while. I feel like it's really gonna test your independence and uh, your strength and all that sort of thing, especially your inner strength. You have the eight of I want to say the eight of pentacles, but I just feel like you are figuring out what you can commit to and what you can't. But it is the nine of pentacles, so I do feel the sense of you, uh, you know, sticking to what you do best, right? Sticking to your independence, focusing on being self-sufficient and more steady and grounded in your energy moving forward. Because I feel like there's going to be some things you're going to be learning, things you're going to be achieving, more things that you're going to be having success to. So I feel like, the transition that you're going to is going to be tough, it's going to be challenging, but it is going to lead you to a more peaceful energy, if that makes any sense. There is the Eight of Cups as well. So it's not a complete makeover change. You're kind of just going to be in the same energy that you're in now, the same path that you're in now, but things are going to start to feel a little bit more easier for you, you know? I feel like if there's things that didn't work out before and you try them again, they may work out this time as well. Let's see what else Mars needs to know about this energy. Yeah, you'll be focusing on your balance, right? Especially with that giving and receiving, generosity energy. I just feel the sense of you feeling more stable or more resourceful in your energy, especially with regards to who you mentor or who you get advice from, that sort of thing. And figuring out that's what I got for you. I also feel like that you're going to be in a better position to be able to help others as well. Hi, Christine. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. For Christine. Just a general reading. Yeah, it's a general reading for Christine. Thank you. But what does Christine need to know right now? Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message. Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message. Ooh, moving forward in a positive light. That is interesting. I'm not sure who this Knight of Swords is, but he was probably a butt cheek, right? I think this person was just irrational or manipulative, or I don't know what was going on there. Maybe they're just feeling distant in their energy. But you do have the Knight of Swords, so I don't know if they've have a change of heart now and got their poop together. What's going on with that? Or if the Knight of Swords is a different person trying to come through. But I feel like now they feel more focused, more persuasive, more passionate than they did before. You have the Chariot, whatever it is, or you're going to overcome these challenges like you always do, right? I just feel the sense of you, um, you also being confident and ambitious and ready to overcome this. Because I feel like now you have a new sense of clarity, a new sense of control to maybe what you had before. Even though there's options and decisions to be made here, you feel the energy coming, you just haven't. Yeah. Not quite sure what this is, but I feel like it's either this person is coming back in a better position than what they were, or if it's a brand new person to help you get that person out of your mind. Not quite sure how it's playing out for you. But I feel like you're going to be moving towards a better better position to make a better decision, if that makes any sense. Um, yeah, I feel like you're gonna have options or opportunities, whatever this is, kind of like choosing whichever one you feel like you can stick with, or whichever one you feel is realistic for you to manage right now, and then you do have the time and energy to commit towards it. What else does Christine need to know right now? What else does Christine need to know right now? Five of Swords. I knew things were going to be challenging for you, but I feel like you're going to overcome these challenges more easier than maybe you have in the past. You know, if you're having conflict with this person, they're just a butt cheek, so doesn't matter what they think, right? Because you're right. For the Three of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's something that you've waited too long for, so that may block some opportunities. But at the same time, you know, you're the fool here. You're looking for a new beginning, have taken a new leap of faith, you know, putting some, maybe taking some risk or challenging yourself a little bit more seems to be what's coming for you. High Priestess, trust your intuition, right? The Hermit wanted to come out too. So trust your instincts, trust your inner wisdom. You know who you are, right? I feel like you hold the power of your situation. It's just a matter of digging deep into those hidden talents and put them to good use. So yeah, I feel like there may be some coming to your energy, but I feel like overall you're going to be in a better position to make better decisions about it. Let's see, does this Knight of Swords have some love energy? Does this Knight of Swords have love energy? Dreams. This is looking to your dreams. They hold the answer that you seek. So you may have answers that you're seeking in your dreams or your visions. Individuality. Ooh, so be aware of possessive partners. Maintain your individuality. Whoever the knight or the king is, don't let them change who you are. Be you. They can change themselves for you, though, right? Venus, hello. David's current feelings towards Venus. What are David's current feelings towards Venus? You're welcome, Christine. What are David's current feelings towards Venus right now? What are David's current feelings towards Venus right now? Ooh, the Empress. The Empress is in the dark. I don't know if David is feeling like you're a little bitchy right now, or I don't know what he's thinking, but, you know, I feel like, I don't know if it's just some stagnation, where they feel like you're moving too slowly. Not quite sure how that's going on. For the Fool in the dark, I feel like there's a little bit of lack of direction of where they want to head towards you. So I feel like with their current feelings towards you right now, they're feeling a little bit lost. The Queen of Wands is here that you feel like you're very sexy and vibrant and magnetic, right? Very fiery in your energy. They see that you're very fearless and, you know, I feel like they love that about you. The Devil, I feel like they do have sexual desires towards you, even though they don't know how to connect with you or how to move forward with you, it seems. What's going on with David's current feelings towards Venus, with the Empress and the Fool in the dark? Oh, they might be scared to break your heart. Or they're scared that you're going to break their heart if they pour their heart out towards you. They're lying in bed stressing and worrying about it. Like they can't get you out of their mind. So I don't know if you're in communication with this person or not, or if they're taking their time and need more space. But that's what I got. Excuse me. Jasmine, hello. Energy and advice for my upcoming MCK interview. Ooh, you're the queen. You're on fire. Be assertive. Be confident in your energy. You know, the Queen of Wands is fearless. What energy or advice can we get for Jasmine regarding her upcoming MCK interviews? Yeah, you know, own your energy, own your power, be your true self. Two of Pentacles, you know, make decisions, don't be indecisive. The Two of Pentacles, I just feel this energy of you trying to figure out what's priority for you to share for the interview, or uh, seeing how flexible or adaptable you can be for the work that they may talk to you about. I feel like they may be trying to test your flexibility with the scheduling or the work wise, or how well you do adapt to different scenarios or different situations at work. We do have the King of Wands as well. So I feel like the King of Wands will be very, you know, very, very bossy, right? Is the King of Wands. So I feel like even though they may be good at being a boss, they may be a little more strict in their energy. I don't know. Um, but I feel like they're very persuasive, or they're very much, if you show how passionate you are towards the work, they'll be more lenient to really value that in you for to passing the interviews. That's what I got with that. Let's see, is there any other advice we can give to Jasmine from the office? The Four of Swords. Yeah, making sure you get enough rest. Make sure you sleep well the night before the interviews. Eight of Pentacles. Slow and steady. Be open to developing some new skills or learning new things. They're going to question you about your commitments, your dedication to your work. The Nine of Cups. Making those dreams happen. You know? Talk to them like you feel like you've already got the job, kind of thing. Without being too cocky, though. For R. Lopez, Chris' next actions towards R. What are Chris's next actions towards R? What are Chris's next actions towards R? What are Chris's new actions towards R? Ooh, that Queen of Wands really wants to be out. Let's see. Is it really the Queen of Wands that wants to be out? Is it really this Queen of Wands that wants to be out for R? For Chris's next actions towards R? What are Chris's next actions towards R? Four of Swords. The Four of Swords, I feel like Chris is really thinking about you, R. Like, thinking about you a lot. I feel like right now, whatever's going on in their energy, that they feel like you are the Queen of Wands. You're very hot, fiery, romantic, passionate. They see all those fun energies towards you, and they lay all night thinking about you all the time. The Five of Wands, I feel like they can't decide what their next actions are. I don't know if they feel like if there's some, if you both have different perspectives or different views about certain things, and how that's going to play out or how that's going to get along. Because I feel like they feel the need to prove themselves towards you for whatever reason, or I don't know. I feel like they may be a little bit rigid in their ideas, and they may not want to always compromise whatever might be going on with them. You have the Page of Cups in the dark as well. So I just feel like there's this energy of them unsure how they're going to express their feelings towards you. Not quite sure if this is a love energy or not, but I feel like they may have some romantic ideas or feelings towards you. I don't know. But if Page of Cups in the dark, I just feel like they may feel, I don't know, if it's a little immature, maybe a little bit forgetful of some things. I don't know. You have the Hierophant as well in the light. So I feel like they're very traditional. They're very committed towards you if you'll have them, I feel like. I feel like they're not quite sure how you're feeling about them and how much you are wanting them to take action towards you. There's a Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck too, so I feel like they have a lot of happy memories about you, or happy memories. I don't know how many there is, but they do think happy thoughts about you when they think about you. I feel like they have fun with you. There seems to be some mixed feelings going on. Like I feel like they go back and forth on their feelings. Like they have a lot of feelings towards you. Then they're not sure. They're not sure if you both have different perspectives of life, or yeah, maybe both of you just have different backgrounds, different experiences. I don't know. But I feel like that's causing some sort of imbalance. So that may be them hesitating taking action towards you. But I feel like they're really thinking about you. They would like to take action towards you, but they're not sure how, if that makes sense. That's what I got. Miss Sweet Like Honey, hello. Reading on G. What does Miss Sweet Like Honey need to know about G tonight? Ooh. The Fool wants to be in the dark. Maybe G is feeling a little bit foolish for whatever reason. For Miss Sweet Like Honey, what's going on with G's energy towards Miss Sweet Like Honey? The Fool's on the dark. So I feel like whatever's going on with G, they are feeling a little bit lost. I feel like they may have made some poor judgment. I feel like they feel alone. Like I don't know if they're feeling lonely, like the two of you haven't connected in a while, or if they're just, I don't know. For the Ace of Wands in the dark as well, I feel like they're out of ideas. So I don't know if there's been some broken promises or what's going on there, because I just feel like they have a hard time committing or following through with their ideas or their plans or whatever that is. Even though they're trying to see things clearly. I feel like they're trying to come up with some new ideas, some new actions towards you, or new initiatives towards you. I feel like they're trying really hard to be optimistic, but at the same time they're feeling really stuck, especially in the romantic side of things. The Knight of Wands is in the dark. What is going on with this energy for Miss Sweet Like Honey? What is going on with G's energy? What's going on with G's energy in general? Oh, they feel discouraged because I feel like they lost faith. They don't have a lot of hope, it seems, because I feel the sense of discouragement, and I don't know if they feel like they missed some sort of opportunity with you or what's going on with that. The King of Swords. Ugh, I feel like they want to be in control, but they're not really good at it. Queen of Swords too. I don't know, I just feel a sense of them being overly emotional. Maybe they're easily influenced by others. I don't know. That seems to be them struggling with something or other. I don't know if it's them feeling like they don't trust you or they don't believe you 100%. I don't really feel like that's the right energy though. Why is the Queen of Swords here in the dark? Oh, maybe they just want to have some sexual fantasies with you without the relationship side of things. I don't know. There is a devil there. Maybe they're just caught up with all the materialistic side of things and the temptations in a different direction. That is what I got. You're welcome, Venus. Thank you everyone for being here. Hi, Garima. Welcome. I'm closing right now though. It's 9 p.m. for me. Hope you all have a great night. I will be back tomorrow for more readings. Thank you all so much for being here. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow or next time. Hope you all have a great night. Bye everyone. Good night.